My dear professional colleague, myself CA Pankaj Kumar Mishra. Today we are going to discuss upon the lot of problem faced by the MSMEs enterprises. That is what, and these are actually challenges that hinder their growth and sustainabilities. So that's why, my dear friend, this is all those challenges which is required to be mitigated by the policies of the central governments or by this government and the MSME department also. First of all, let me have some discussion upon the what are the basic things that MSME is actually facing. That is the access to the finance. The MSME is generally facing the finance, despite of the fact कि MSME department are having a lot of facilities, a lot of incentives planned for the MSMEs. Central government is having a lot of benefits for the MSMEs, but even on the ground level it's very difficult for them to get the access of the finance and to get their working capital to run their business. MSME often struggle to obtain adequate and timely financing due to their limited credit history, lack of collateral security, and stringent lending norms of the financial institution. That is very important. What the criteria, what is the request for the MSME department is to they have to somewhat simplify the lending norms of the financial institutions so that MSME should have the very easy access to the finance and they can get the working capital in the proper manner. Now the another hurdle is the regulatory hurdles. That is the complexity of the compliance requirement, multiple registrations and delay in approvals create bottlenecks for the MSMEs. That is also a very important thing. If any MSME want to sustain in this competitive market, then they need to get entire approval which needs for the running of the proper business. That has to be streamlined. This is the special request to the MSME department. Now there is also another constant, that is the technological constant. What is that? Many MSME lack access to the modern technology and the digital tools, impacting their productivity and competitiveness in the global market. That is also very important, that the entire MSME segment should have the facility to that they can access the updated and modern technology and the digital tools. That is very important. And the another thing that we can discuss upon, that is the marketing and the branding challenges. That is also very important. MSME often face difficulties in reaching broader markets and building brand visibility due to the limited resources and lack of the marketing expertise. That is very important, which we need to handle this problem. Skilled workforce, this is also one of the important constant for the MSMEs. The shortage of the skilled and the trained personnel affects the operational efficiency and the innovative potential of the MSMEs. That is very important. If the growth and the development of the industry lies upon their workforce, if you have a good workforce, then the efficiency of the operation would increase and the production capacity would increase if you have a skilled manpower and a skilled workforce. And the another constant comes up with infrastructure deficiencies. That is poor infrastructure, including inadequate transportation, power supply, logistics facilities, increase operational cost for the MSMEs. That is what we need to look into those perspective also. Another, the delayed payments. That is also a very important part. The MSMEs should have the payment of their debtors on regular time. Despite of the fact, delayed payment from the buyers, including government departments and the large corporations, severely impact the liquidity and the working capital of the MSMEs. Here I have my one suggestion to the MSME department, that sir, we should incorporate such plan that once any order made to the MSME department, MSME companies, then there should be a provision of making some advance payment to the MSME so that they can get their proper fund and their working capital should not get hampered. Now the another constant is global competition. MSME faces intense competition from cheaper imports and well-established global players, making it difficult for them to sustain and grow. That is also very important, sir. Global competition should be cheaper imports, and well-established global player, making it difficult for them to sustain and grow. That has to be looked into also. Awareness and knowledge gap, that is also to be looked into. That is limited awareness about government schemes, incentives, and emerging market trends further exacerbates challenges for the MSMEs. Now, the impact of the economic fluctuation is also one of the very hurdle for the MSMEs, that MSMEs are more vulnerable to the economic downtimes, policy changes, and market uncertainties, as they typically operate with these smaller reserves and the capacities. This is very important, and we need to address these challenges, require targeted interventions, policy reforms, and enhanced support system to available MSMEs to thrive and contribute effectively to the India's economies. That is what the Indian economy is needed, and they need to with the withholding position with the MSME. That is what my personal request to the MSME department. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Myself, CA Pankaj Kumar Mishra. Thank you.